Yes, then I'd like to get John Florek, the CEO of Empero Metals, here on the stage. John is a very pleasant geologist running this Empero Metals company, coming from big names, big industrial players in the global players. He's beside his passion for metals and mining. He's in the ground work. He's an AI expert. I would really call him like that. He's using AI for finding where to put the next drill hole. I like that. It's very modern how he is approaching the very difficult industry. But also he is he's breeding humblebees. So honeybees. Sorry, not humblebees, honeybees. And so if you want to have a Canadian honey, it's a very good thing to be also connected with John Florek. John, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Michael. I guess it's time to be in gold, right? Hi, my name is John Florek. I'm president and CEO of Empero Metals. And we have a very simple story here, as Michael was talking about it. Basically, there was an obscure deposit, and we used artificial intelligence to identify and illuminate the exploration potential of this deposit that was discovered in the 1940s. So when we saw when we illuminated this potential, we basically acquired this prospect or deposit that exists in the ground. I guess one of the key things is I'm a geologist. I've been in the industry about 35 years. The first half has been basically in exploration. Subsequent half was in production. Basically I worked for major mining companies like BHP, Placer Dome, Barrick, Teck. Most recently I was working up at Detour Lake Gold, which was subsequently bought out by Kirkland Lake Gold, and then Agnico Eagle saw the generational mine that Detour would become, and they bought out all of Kirkland Lake, including some of their other high-grade assets like Fosterville and Macassa. So I was integral in part of that, and this is where I got my experience with AI. We formed a team, and we built the first foundational models in AI to basically build new models. And in 2017, the Detour Lake asset basically was, break even. When we built these new models and we filled them, fed them through the mill, we saw a 20% increase in gold going through the mill in the same volume of rock. So that was huge. And I want to take all this basically knowledge and bring it into the juniors. And like I said, I worked underground for half a decade at Hemlo Gold Mines, one of the largest gold mines in the world, 25 million ounces. And open pit experience up at Detour Lake. I was a chief geologist for the company there. But more importantly, I also work with the metals group of companies. And the chairman of the board is John Williamson. He's a serial entrepreneurial geologist. He had multiple discoveries globally. And he liked the project that we're working on right now. And basically his cohort and partner in all these ventures is Sean Major. He's been with John for about 35 years as well. And he's the CFO of the company. So I'm with a great group of people who know how to raise money in the capital markets. I also have Alex Horsley, great investor outreach person, as well as Ian Harris. He sold Corriente for like $690 million. So all these guys have multiple wins, and they think Empero is one of these opportunities as well. Why invest in us? Well, we have a historical mineral resource of 727,000 ounces of gold with an average grade of 5.42 grams per ton, average thickness of 5.7 meters. So we have a deposit that we think that we can grow to several million ounces. We're in a tier 1 district. That means there's multiple deposits in the vicinity that are over 5 million ounces. Anything over 5 million ounces is a tier 1 deposit. 90% of the gold that was produced in Canada has come out of the district where we're located. So we're right on one of the plumbing systems, and so we're excited about being in this district. We have, with our 2023 inaugural drilling, we basically saw the potential for a large-scale open pit over this high-grade underground gold deposit. Initially, we were introducing investors of a high-grade underground gold deposit. Now we have both an underground opportunity and now a large-scale open pit. Why is that important? Because we can mine significantly less grade, so we can add ounces more rapidly to this deposit. Some of our maiden drill results are pretty exciting, like 10.8 meters of 15.8 grams per ton. That's significant. We're fully funded. More importantly, we have Rob McEwen. He was the founder of Goldcorp, and most recently he sold that to basically Newmont for $10 billion. So he's in the same district. He has McEwen Mining. He liked our strategic vision that we had in the district. Our vision's aligned, and he took a 9.9% equity stake in our company. He likes the use of how we're using AI. And we have, he liked the technology. Rob is highly, excited about what we're doing with artificial intelligence to grow this deposit and identify new opportunities in the district. This is our 13% owned by management, a lot of retail investors. We don't have a lot of institutions at the moment because our market cap is 10 million. So we hope, the market changes. We had a presentation that shows that gold is where it's going to be soon, because Q2, these companies were highly leveraged with the price of gold. So they're making record profits. Q2 was awesome, and Q3 is going to be phenomenal, as we were just discussing. So that's a lot of money, and that's going to trickle down to the juniors. So we're positioned just right. Timing is everything. Location is everything. Look at all the mines right around us. When people say, how far am I to infrastructure, I say 0 kilometers. I'm right in the midst of it. And basically, even if I view this as a satellite deposit, because it's so close to infrastructure, I wouldn't have to build a mill, I wouldn't have to build a tailings dam. When it comes to building these mines, the CapEx expenditures for something like that could run close to $1 billion. You wouldn't have that here because of all this infrastructure. And so we would have a quick payback period, high rate of return, and a healthy NPV. So we're excited about location. We're right where it needs to be. 1 gram per ton here is like 3 grams per ton elsewhere. Costs per drilling are cheap. This is what it looks like. Right now, our open pit is 1.8 kilometers. We potentially can extend it. This is our 2024 drilling. We're trying to find the boundaries of this open pit above this high-grade gold deposit. So that's the vision. This is what Rob McEwen liked as well. So this is our 2024. There's a big gap. This is an open pit that was down to 400 meters. It's 800 meters wide. And we're the first company to, this is some of the drill hole results, but first company to sample the entire core. All this core in the boxes, that sulfide rich, it's rusted, the rocks. It's sulfide rich because of that rust. And that's how gold is carried. It's associated with the sulfide. They should have actually sampled that. And that's a low-grade bulk tonnage stuff that we can add incremental ounces to this open pit. So there's a lot of gold that they didn't include in the models. Currently, we're at a $10 million market cap. All our analogs in the area with similar projects are $50 to $200 million market cap. So we think that we're highly undervalued, and the opportunity is here to bring us to have a similar market cap to our peers. That's it. Thank you very much.